What's up, everyone? What's up, men? I had a great opportunity that I wanted to share with you guys. And the other night, I met with some other men, other Christian men that were. I mean, it was a great time. It's always good to meet with Christian men that are just down the road, just a little further in their journey. And we had a great conversation. We actually had a gentleman that it was my first time meeting with these guys, but it was his. I don't know how many times they have met, and he had showed up, and he was a guy that hadn't really talked much in the group, and for whatever reason, God put it on his heart to share some pains that he had gone through, some trauma that he'd gone through, and he shared it, and he shared his struggles with abuse, an abusive father, and just sharing the fact that he had not forgiven his father, and that he was trying, he wanted to, but he just wasn't sure if he could. And as he shared the story, he pointed to my knee. I was wearing shorts, and I'll give you, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a scar right there. Anyway, he pointed to my knee and he said, how long have you had that scar? And I was like, I got it when I was 5 or 6, so about 31 years. And he's like, that's what I've been carrying all these years since I was a kid. I was carrying this scar of this trauma that my dad put me through, and the conversation continued and kind of transitioned, but I brought him back to the scar, and I was like, do you see this scar? He's like, yeah, I see it. I'm like, I've had this scar for 30 some years, but do you want to know how long the scar has been hurting me? And he's like, no. He's like, how long? And I'm like, minutes. It has not hurt me for 30 some years because I'm not holding on to the fact that I have a scar. I'm not holding on to the pain that the scar gave me. The scar is actually a sign of healing. And, yes, we have all gone through some pain. Yes, we have all experienced some type of trauma, whether it was, physical abuse, sexual abuse. There's things that we have gone through, and we are going to have scars, but scars are actually a sign of healing, a sign of that we have forgiven people. And if we are holding on, if we have not let go and gave our pain to God and forgiven, I'm not saying forget, because we're always going to have scars. We're always going to remember that pain. But we can forgive the person. We can let go of the pain. And until we do so, you're not going to have scars. All you're doing is opening up that wound every single day. And until you forgive, until you give it to God and allow God to heal whatever pain you're going through, you're never going to have scars. You're just going to have opened wounds, and you are going to be the one opening them up every single day. So I encourage you to let God heal you and allow God to work his wisdom, his plan, and allow your wounds to heal by forgiving whatever that person did. Forgive that person. You don't have to forget. You don't have to be friends with them. You don't have to do anything but forgive, because forgiveness is going to heal you. It's not going to change them. It's going to change you. So I encourage you, whatever your wounds are, forgive that person for the wounds that you have sustained, and give it to God and allow God to heal those wounds so that you can have scars and you can see that, yes, you've experienced pain, but yes, God is able to heal. Yes, God is able to do miracles in your life. So if you are struggling, and sometimes we just need to talk. If you are struggling and you need to, just share with somebody, you can share with me. You can DM me scars. Just DM me scars, or just share. Doesn't matter. Just let me know if you need to talk, and I would gladly jump on a call and just have a conversation with you and share my struggles. I want to hear your struggles, and let's give it to God, and let's get on the path of healing, on the path of forgiveness, and on the path of love. Because until we do that, we are not going to be moving forward in a direction, any direction. Our physical health isn't going to be where it needs to be. Our relationships aren't going to be where they need to be. Our business, our money is not going to be where it needs to be until we can move forward. And we're not moving forward by opening wounds every day. We're moving forward through healing. So again, you can message me on surrender.strength. You can go to honorandglorify.com. Just connect with me and let's get you moving in the right direction. God bless.